Poetry finally is a break for freedom. It is both wings and the skies. This is Sunil Bhandari and you are listening to Uncut Poetry. Finding home in broken places. Did you know so much home existed in the middle of the broken clouds? I check if your smile lingers after you say I love you. Maybe there's little left to experience after this perfect morning which simply came without asking, not even knowing we'd be there. Instead you ask why the skies look wounded, like they'd risen hurt and walked out thinking the morning would do them good. I wonder if we could shroud our sadness and claim us to be happy. I walk as I so often do over broken blossoms, and you chide me gently that there are those who pick them up for prayer. And that's when the morning changes from its perfection to something sacred, when anything and everything could be prayed with, prayed to, or prayed for. I link my arms into yours and flow into you as I feel you flowing into me, knowing us to be bullet-holed but star-riddled. I link my arm into yours and flow into you as I feel you flowing into me, knowing us to be bullet-holed but star-riddled. It's one of the ironies of life that we spend more time searching for what's wrong and flawed in those we love than on the pleasure their presence provides us. We are crotchety with praise. We could be pillows or doors for them. We could be their skies or their earth, their truth when they require it, their grace, their heft. We forget they are breathing masses of soul, liable to be torn, likely to bleed. That they need to be embraced more often than turned away from. And I wonder, why are we like this? Why are we hard, unrelenting, unkind with those who deserve the best we can give, the finest of what makes us lovable and liveable? Is it something in the bones of our species that we hold ourselves back? See danger first, untruth, a selfish play, a ploy. Instead of belief and warmth, we first walk through the ugly and the unlovable. It's almost as if we are going towards something which would put us into a path of perdition and engulf us with distrust, as if we expected it, almost wanted it. That is how strong our primordial instinct to be wary is. And we are ready to be hurt. We want to be proven that people are the worst versions of themselves, irrespective of how we might have been otherwise. Cynicism, it seems, is hardwired into our DNA. And in that one tragic bent of thought, we lose the gold-flecking possibilities in our relationships. This is Sunil Bhandari and you are listening to Uncut Poetry. If you enjoyed this poem, rate it on Spotify or leave a comment on Apple Podcast. And I have a lovely newsletter called The Uncuts, which is like a Sunday dollop of warmth and fun and beauty. Subscribe to it. The link is in the show notes. And if you loved this episode, please do share it with someone you love. See you next week.